Hey guys, Vsauce, Michael here with a new exciting discussion video. This week I'm joined by my guest.
I am Cruise Fire.
Good job, you said your name, you win a medal. So we're here with, cause today is the Switch's birthday! Yay!
Whoa.
Yay! So, we are going to be talking about the Switch, because we both own Switches. We're just going to be talking about overall quality of games, what do we think the future will hold for the Switch this year. So let's just jump right into it. So, overall, how would you say your Switch experience was, Cruz? What would you say, like, did you like the Switch? Did you hate it? Do you want to burn it?
I like the Switch. I haven't really gotten into it until recently because I only had one game, but now I have multiple. I played most of the popular games, so I haven't played anything like stuff like that. But overall, it's been really good.
Nice. I've found that it's been a really good console. I'm really enjoying the eShop games. The level of quality in them, just like the $5 to $25 titles, are like range in quality, but they're overall pretty good. So, something I wanted to discuss. What was your favorite Switch game that has been released so far?
Probably Splatoon.
Splatoon 2? Nice. I haven't got the chance to play it, but it looked good, because Splatoon looked good, and, it's basically just Splatoon with some new stuff.
It's pretty fun. I never played the original Splatoon, so that's one of the reasons I've been enjoying it so much. It's new to me.
Just so a comparison, have you played either Mario Odyssey or Zelda?
I have played Odyssey.
And you'd put Splatoon 2 above Odyssey?
Yes, that's mainly because, like, Splatoon, I don't know, I just personally enjoyed it more than Odyssey because, like,
Oof.
I don't know why, but I didn't enjoy Odyssey as much. I found it more difficult, I could say. That's mainly because I'm better with games that involve guns.
That's because Cruz wants to feed his violence addiction.
Truth.
I would say for me it was definitely Odyssey, but Zelda, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like all were fairly good. I would say that Stardew Valley is also up there, but it wasn't exclusive to the Switch, so but it was still really good to play it again. So, what do you think the quality of games was last year? Do you think that last year will be stronger, or no? Do you think next year will be stronger or worse for games than the coming up year that we have?
Personally, because this year had so many, like, really good titles, like, they had a new Mario, a new Zelda, a new something like that. The only one that comes to mind, like, when that's coming up now is a Metroid game.
I don't know if it's confirmed for 2018.
Oh, well then, I thought you meant just, like, just that's been announced.
Oh. Yeah, you could go with that too.
In the future. Like, in the future, then probably, I don't think it's going to be as good. Mind you, there is a Kirby game coming up, too.
Yeah.
There's the Kirby game coming up. So I guess, yeah, this year they still have their major franchise, like, I'd say there's Mario and Zelda, there's also Kirby and Metroid that are also really popular as well. So I'd say they have those two for this year, which will be really good. And then they could always bring in new stuff. There's also Nintendo Labo comes out this year.
Yeah, that looks interesting. And there's going to be more than just the first pack that comes out, because in the trailers they showed stuff that weren't in either of the first two packs, so it'll be interesting to see what all comes out of it.
I think that's really interesting because it's something that only the Switch as a console can really do. Like, there's nothing that Xbox or PlayStation could do with something like that.
True.
So that's what I think with That would be interesting to see.
Yeah. I definitely think, a lot of the games are just kind of confirmed to be coming out soonish. But I definitely, so I would assume, 2018 to 2019, all games that are announced will come out sometime in those. But I think 2018 is definitely looking strong, because I think we're definitely either going to get Metroid or Pokemon this year.
Oh, right. I forgot there's going to be Pokemon as well.
We're definitely either going to get Metroid Prime 4 or Pokemon Gen 8. So I think that'll make it strong. There's always rumors of Smash Brothers, but, it's very elusive, so it's hard to say if we'll get it, but if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Smash Bros. For Wii U did come out in the second year of the Wii U's life cycle, and this is the second year of the Switch's life cycle. So, no.
I think it's possible.
But it has only been 5 years, which is kind of the time frame.
It really depends if they want to do like a remaster or not remaster. What are they? I don't know what they call what they do with
Deluxe
Mario
edition?
Kart and yeah, it really depends if they want to do a deluxe. That's I could see it coming out this year, and if they're making like an entirely new game, I think that it will be much longer.
I definitely think it would be dumb of them to make an entirely new engine and everything, because the Smash Bros. 4 engine is quite good. So I think if they basically took everything from Smash 4, knocked out Smash Tour and some of the other terrible modes, made the menu better, added more characters and stages, basically merged the stages from the Wii U and 3DS one, added more stages and characters, and then they also put in a mode like the Subspace Emissary in Brawl, some sort of adventure single-player mode. I think that would be the best bet for them.
Yeah.
So, if we are to see a Smash Bros. This year, it probably wouldn't be till the holiday time, just because Smash Bros. Is normally announced at E3 because it's just such a large title. So, it probably would be announced at E3 and then come out in, November, December. Which it's still a short amount of time, but it's not necessarily that uncommon for Nintendo to do that.
I see. And I think E3 will also be really strong this year for it.
Definitely.
Because last year it wasn't as big. 2017 wasn't too big. I think 2018 they're gonna reveal a lot of big games.
Last year at E3 there weren't a bunch of huge reveals, because a lot of it was just finding out more about Odyssey. I know we found out about Kirby and Yoshi there, but I don't know what else we did. So
I do believe I think 2019 will probably near the end of the year we're probably gonna get some of the Switches Switch times. I think we're gonna be getting maybe near the end a lot of new games, and in 2019 we're gonna get a bunch of games for the Switch that'll be really good.
They're depleting their main series though.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one thing though is I hope they bring back Earthbound to some extent, but I'm also very unhopeful because we still haven't seen a Mother 3 localization. So I'm hopeful, but it seems like it's a shot in the dark if it will actually happen. But I do feel like if they were to do it, I think they'd have to release all three of them as because I know they marketed Mother 1 as Earthbound Beginnings, so if they did Earthbound Beginnings, Earthbound, and then Earthbound 2 being Mother 1, 2, and 3, I think if they made that a game and then 6 months to a year later released a sequel to it, I think that would be really cool, but I really don't see it happening. So
I don't know much about Earthbound, so I can't just stuff here. I'm sorry.
That's fine. But I definitely think that this year will have some strong titles, but I also don't know too much. Like, currently this year so far, there really hasn't been a lot. I know Bayonetta 1 and 2 got put onto the Switch, and then Bayonetta 3 was also announced at some point, so that'll be cool. But other than that, there really hasn't been much on the Switch. I know that Mario Ace Tennis or something, Mario Tennis Aces, something like that, that's coming to the Switch soonish. I think this year. Some point.
I don't know about that one. I don't really care about that one.
Yeah.
I'm not a major fan of the Mario Tennis games.
It's something that is coming out, though. But I think this year will be strong as long as I think the first half of this year will be very weak in comparison to the latter half of the year, just because there really aren't that many release dates or even footage of games, because, like, there isn't any footage or trailers of, like, Metroid Prime 4 or Pokemon or, like, Smash Bros. So any of their, like, their hard-hitting ones, because, like, everybody likes the Mario and Zelda games, but, like, the really hard-hitting, like, big games, almost. Like, last year it was Mario and Zelda that got, like, those two big Nintendo franchises got their spotlight. And I think this year they'll definitely focus on, like, the B-tier Nintendo, but that's still, like, very strong, like Kirby, Pokemon, like, Smash Bros. Maybe, but... Which one do you think would come out this year, Pokemon or Metroid? Which one over the other?
I think Metroid will... I don't even think either of them... I don't know which one... Like, I can see them... I think Metroid's gonna come out sooner, because they showed a little, like, a tiny bit of it. And I don't think they mentioned...
There was a logo for Metroid.
Yeah, like, they showed a really tiny bit of it, but they haven't showed, like, anything from the Pokemon game, just that they said that they are making it.
Yeah, but, like, that's basically what they did with Metroid, too. They just flashed up a logo. It's not.
Yeah, but, like,
that...
Pokemon doesn't even have a logo yet. I honestly don't know, but I could see, like, maybe Metroid coming out sooner, and that's the only reason I think that is because of that, which it's a stupid reason, but
I'm just trying to think of the release window of Pokemon, if it's... Because Gen 7 only came out, like, 2 years ago.
And how many years are usually between Pokemon games?
Like, Generations is a fair bit. Like, I think it was 3 or 4 years between Gen 6 and 7. So... I'm hopeful, but I also think that it's gonna be... I'm hopeful, but I really don't see there being... Like, especially the first half of this year is gonna be very weak, and hopefully, like, I think they have to have either Smash Bros., Metroid, or Pokemon for the latter half of this year, or else, like, we really don't have anything.
Yeah, so I don't expect it.
I think one of them has to come out this year. I just don't know which one it would be.
I could see it being, like, either or. Like, I could see them both, like, one coming out early 2019 even.
Possibly, yeah.
Like, I honestly don't know. I can see them both being, like, revealed at E3, though.
Probably.
That's when I'm thinking, like, they're gonna be shown off, both of them.
I would think that we're gonna see things from, like, both Metroid Prime and Pokemon at E3, and if we are to get Smash Bros., probably Smash Bros. Would be there.
Yeah, like, they'll show more information for both of those games, and then they'll just, then I'm assuming, like, yeah, I just agree with you on everything you said there.
So, you know, I think it'll be good, but this year definitely seems like it's gonna have less releases than last year did. Because last year it seemed like every month there was kind of a new game that was fairly mainstreamish. So there was, like, last year, March started out with Zelda. Then in April we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. May, I don't actually know what we got in May. In June we got ARMS. July we got Splatoon 2. August, I believe, was Pokken Tournament Deluxe, or that might have been September.
Yeah. The Pokken, I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
I have a question. Do you think that we're going to be getting any more, like, other than Smash, do you think we are going to get, like, any more deluxe versions of games?
I feel like there are some Wii U games that might get carried over. Oh, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is getting a deluxe.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot.
Sometime this year. But I mean, they really didn't change anything. They just added a new Funky Kong mode.
Yeah.
Which really isn't all that exciting.
Except it does bring up some good memes.
It does. Funky is the meme monkey. Funky the meme monkey.
New Dark Souls with new funky mode.
Yeah, that's definitely become a meme with new funky mode. But like I'm hopeful, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how Nintendo takes this year.
Yeah, I think it'll be overall pretty good. Like, I don't see it being, like...
I don't know if it'll be as strong as last year, though, because last year we got some hard hitters.
I think it'll definitely... Like, yeah, just because they released a Mario game and,
They released
Zelda
a Mario game, Zelda game, a Mario Kart game. But, I mean, it was a deluxe port, but they did add some stuff like characters, and they added all the DLC into it. And it's still a solid game.
Yeah, and there's, like, Splatoon 2 as
yeah,
well.
exactly.
Like,
they had Splatoon 2. They had Fire.
They had a lot of...
They had Fire Emblem Warriors. I know some people like that. The Warriors games are always like, meh. I know they're coming out with Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Sometime soonish. I don't know when. But they're gonna need more than just deluxe ports to pad the release windows this year. Because we basically have Kirby, and then a bunch of deluxe stuff, and a Mario Tennis game that we know of that we're getting this year so far.
Yeah. There's also, like, third-party stuff, like other games like the Dark Souls.
Yeah, there are some third-party stuff, which helps. But
yeah. Except, like, for just what Nintendo has, I think it's definitely not as strong as last year, but it is.
Yeah, also last year they had Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh, yeah. So, like...
Last year had a lot.
Yeah, like, it's almost... I honestly don't think they'll top, last year. Unless they release, Metroid and Pokemon, like, just... like, really close to the end of the year.
Like, I don't know, just...
Like
just the sheer amount of games that they released last year, like, first-party games that they released last year was insane, and I don't think they're going to be able to do that this year. Unless there are a bunch of... Octopath Traveler, that's coming... Was it this year that it was supposed to come out?
I have no clue what that game is.
I forget where it was announced, but it's, codenamed Octopath Traveler. It's like this RPG thing. I don't know. But like, it's hit and miss. I don't know what we're gonna get. I'm hopeful, but I hope E3 will definitely be very revealing of what the latter half of this year will look like. Because the first half of this year, not strong at all for Nintendo.
Yeah.
So.
Like the.
Because, like, the last 2 months were basically write-offs. Because we just got ports of Bayonetta 1 and 2. And I don't even know if we got anything else.
There is also stuff getting added to games as well, though.
Yes, like, Xenoblade Chronicles is still getting DLC.
I think Mario is going to get one more... Mario Odyssey is going to get one more DLC, too.
I hope they actually add more kingdoms instead of just adding costumes.
Oh yes.
But, you know, I don't know. But I think,
At least one or two more.
yeah. Did you have anything else to add about the Switch this year, or what you're hoping for next year?
No, not really.
Well, I guess we'll just wrap it up. So thank you guys for watching. We hope
No, it's time to switch it up.
the pain. I've been dead. The bloodshed. We must end it. Goodbye.
I'm so sorry.